To all of our local, our regional and our international viewers throughout the world, wherever you may be, thank you kindly for choosing us here on Synergy TV. My dear friends, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower and of course answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelisa Budu Singh Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, but more importantly absorb the relevant and important information we are about to share with you. I always encourage and remind you to get your pen and paper out so you can take notes as we go along. In Master Control this morning, Alex Williams, we'd like to wish each and every one of you a fantastic day today, reminding you life is what you make of it simply by the choices that you make. Happy Friday to you, my friends. It's Friday the 28th of May 2021, a day and time we'll never have the opportunity to have again. But I'll tell you what, we have the choice and power within ourselves to make a difference and to choose, the right things to say and the right decisions to make. We're in control of that. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. That's someone special. Today we're going to be in conversation with a gentleman who, of course, is a tower of strength, a walking institution, a consultant when it comes to fintech. He's an authority. And, of course, he's going to be talking to us about I will rise. Very powerful in these trying times. So let's quickly go to our quote for today, coming in from Indra. Okay, what we're going to do now would be to connect with the one and only Mr. King James, who is a fintech consultant and captain of the One Ecosystem. And of course, he is there in Europe, in Sofia, Bulgaria. Good afternoon, I've got to say to you, and a warm welcome. It's evening time. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening?
Yes, it's 5 p.m. here. Time to have some lunch and dinner and so forth.
Oh.
All mixed together. Pleasant good morning to you. How are thou?
I'm good, thank you, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm humble and polite, man. Humble and polite. Don't want to cause no fuss, no fight. Just trying to do everything right. You understand?
Right. How's the weather there in Bulgaria today?
Actually, the sun is peeking back out. It's a little brisk, a little cold, to be honest.
Okay.
The last 2 days has been very rainy.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, everybody moving around like normal, because they're accustomed. And I'm just falling in with them, moving around as normal.
When you say move it around like normal, give us a little insight with regard to people are wearing their masks and things like that, or they're not wearing their mask. What is what's happening there? Outside, once you're outside and you're walking around in the streets, you don't have to have your mask on. It's optional. Okay. If you're indoors, it's preferred to have your mask on, yet still all the dinner tables and dining restaurants and so forth are open, and most people, of course, can't use their mask on. So why it's really freed up here. I have not heard of any cases directly around me in the office where I've been going on a daily basis. Right.
So things seem to be really free and operating as normal here in Bulgaria.
Great. Well, that's good news. At least, people are out there getting their income, they're working. Life is back to normal, more
Absolutely.
or less. Yeah. Great. That's great news. That's important, as I'm sure you are aware of what's happening here in Trinidad, as opposed it's the opposite of what's happening there.
Yeah, very disturbing, very disturbing. And that's an entire show by itself.
Yeah.
I don't know if to have that conversation while I'm outside of the country.
I totally understand what you're saying. So in conversation with captain of the One Ecosystem, he's a fintech consultant. He's there in Bulgaria, of course, representing this part of the world and making us very proud indeed. King James. I know when I saw your topic, I said, what? This is what we need. People with power and people with authority within themselves to say, despite whatever is happening, whatever storm you're in, whatever challenges you're facing, whatever is happening in the world, you have the power within yourself to say, I will rise.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as we're going to jump right into that topic, I felt it was necessary to have this conversation and discuss I Will Rise because of the very sentences that you mentioned before, with people who may be a little despondent, who are in Trinidad and Tobago, locked in this particular situation, people who would normally like to travel about and do different things, and they feel a little despondent. And I'm saying, beside the one ecosystem that is rising, it has the opportunities for individual to personalize the rise of the one ecosystem, and they can rise with us. They can decide to develop and grow to newer heights, newer understanding, a total new individual. It's time enough where people get out of their comfort zone of being broke. And I'm sorry to be so blunt, sometimes we get so complacent with how we live our life that we believe life have to be lived that way. But it's not true. There's a betterment for every single person if they choose themselves to personally become better. And this is the topic that I really want to discuss, how the event will rise and help people rise, but participating with one ecosystem, choosing to go with what is the trend and not go against what is the trend is very important. And normally I tell people, roll with the rush, don't get rolled over. And in a case like this, it's imperative for people to come to full understanding of what they're facing. Do not watch this COVID-19 wake-up call in your life and ignore it and try to do day-to-day business as normal when you know you cannot, especially with this SOE that's in place in this country. It is high time enough. By force, we are getting a chance to see the digital revolution in front of our face. It cannot be ignored. It cannot be kept quiet as a secret anymore. What might have taken 25 years has now actually, because of the situation, sped up, and you will be realized probably in the next 10 years. It depends on our work and our attitude towards deciding to learn. So today's topic is very important to me because I will rise, but I cannot rise alone if others around me are trying to pull down the show. It won't happen. I could rise and I could discuss me, but this is bigger than me. This is a community. Correct. This is a group. This is a movement. This is a people. So yes, I will rise. I have to get up and wake up with that attitude. But I know I rising will only rise others as we decide to get up together, as we decide to stand together, as we decide to go forward in this digital evolution that's taking place with the understanding of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology that the one ecosystem specializes in. We specialize in this information, and that's crucial to success, people.
I think it's very important that you touched on that because we are in a world where things are just unfolding in front of us daily, on a daily basis. In terms of the world of technology, it's right in front of us. You could sit in the safety and comfort of your home now and do your banking. You are in Bulgaria there, and you could do whatever transaction you need to do in the world right now at your fingertips. I mean, you are there in Europe, and I'm here in Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and we're having a conversation. And every part of the world is listening to us and looking at us. I mean, we get messages from all over the world that people are looking, and that just shows the power of technology. I could sit right here, right now, and I could get on my phone and I could do my shopping on grocery shopping on Super Quality Supermarket and have it delivered to me. That's the power of technology, and I think that is what people need to wake up. And in terms of even our children are sitting in front of a computer and doing their schoolwork as we speak. And that's where we're at in the world, and people really need to wake up and get on board and get in tune with the times.
I firmly agree with you, and this is why we come on this show on a weekly basis, almost a year now, is because we know, and we have been speaking, this organization has been speaking since 2016, that something has been happening and no one is aware of it. Now the mask has been lifted off, and people should be paying close attention because you have no choice. But still, people want to pretend as if the blinders are on or the mask is on. And I'm not talking about your face mask and what you're covering your nose and your mouth with. I'm talking about what you are covering your eyes with from watching the reality that's in front of you. And it's high time enough that we decide to have some courage. We decide to face the reality and focus. And speaking about focus, it reminds me of Mr. Dwayne Cadiz, who celebrated a birthday yesterday. A good friend of mine. He's been on the show numerous of times.
Yes.
And he had a meeting with the Toastmasters not too long ago, and he spoke about focus takes courage. And he had a whole soliloquy on that. Actually, I'm going to use a lot of it for my Captain's Corner, which I'm going to share with the audience this week. And I'm thinking focus takes courage. And ain't that the truth?
You're very
In
good.
order for you to be focused, sometimes you have to ignore so much of the nagging things that people have when it comes to fear within inside them. And I'm speaking to whoever is listening to in the audience today, that you don't need to have anybody fear be yours. You need to become courageous, and courageous people are who rise up. And if you have the will to rise, cast aside doubts and dispersions that people would have placed in your life. When somebody would have told you wouldn't have done this, you can't be that. Forget the noise. Tune out the noise. Everyone is on a level playing field when it comes to information. Because the World Wide Web is available to all of us. And because we are on a level playing field when it comes to information, it's about those who choose to adapt to the information first, especially when it's new cutting edge material, new cutting edge tools, new cutting edge dynamics when it comes to this world of technology. If you decide to embrace it before many others and focus with courage, guess what happens? Fortune will favor you because you decided to be brave when people were not being brave. I see so many people deciding to come full circle to the concept of crypto blockchain and the one ecosystem, exactly to be exact, that years ago they didn't want to hear. They didn't want to have a conversation. They shunned myself or they shunned other IMAs. But today they talk as if it's so normal and natural. But yet they're speaking without understanding. And I'm happy that we're in a position where we can offer that understanding. And I would hope and wish that every IMA, and when I say IMA, that's an independent marketing associate of the one ecosystem, realize their true value is having the information, but more importantly, is delivering, teaching, sharing, and bringing other people to the light of the information we have.
And we
Too many people are in financial darkness.
Agreed. And let me tell you, knowledge is power. So when you educate yourself, you empower yourself, you put yourself in a different place, even to make the right decisions. And speaking of decisions, you have to focus, because as you said earlier, and which is very true, we're bombarded with so many different things. We're easily distracted. So you have to keep on point, and you have to be, you set that goal and you focus on it, and do not allow the vultures to get the better of you and steal your joy. That's the important thing. It's all about the one ecosystem. If you want to find out more, you want details, you want one-on-one, you need to ask all those questions. You need your I's dotted and your T's crossed, then please call Sarah now at 744-5503, 744-5503. Let me also take the opportunity on behalf of all of us here on Conversations with Zalisa to send happy belated birthday greetings going out to Mr. Dwayne Cadiz. We just want to let you know that you're a powerful man, amazing. We respect you, we admire you, and may God continue to bless you richly. My friends, we're going to take a short break. We will return right after these important messages. We will continue our conversation this morning with the one and only King James, fintech consultant and captain of the One Ecosystem. He's out there in Europe, in Bulgaria. We will return after these messages. Stay with us.
Do you know What am I speaking about? Do you know what is cryptocurrency? Do you know what is blockchain technology? Are you aware of what we currently face on a regular basis with quantitative easing, fractional reserve lending? Do you know? I am inviting you to come out of the financial darkness and into financial light. The only way for us to achieve that is with education. And one particular type of education is what I'm speaking about. I'm asking you to join the One Academy. It is a financial revolution of teaching regarding introduction to finance, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, helping you understand the world of money and what is money. What is money? Money is simple. It is what we agree upon to exchange for goods and services. If you want full comprehension, join the One Academy.
Eden Heights Clinic. Live blood analysis with instant results. Colon hydrotherapy, ozone therapy, prolozone therapy, complete detox, weight loss, oxygen baths, diet and nutritional programs, supplements and health foods, treatment for all lifestyle diseases, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, men and women issues and much more at Eden Heights Clinic, 13 Montague Avenue, Trincity, 763-5292, 640-8985. Visit Agri Savers Limited, number 19 Orange Grove Trace, St. Augustine, for all your agriculture, livestock, pet, agri-equipment, hydroponics, cannabis, fishing tackle supplies, and much more. Open Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Contact 473-6074, 663-1094. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa, as we continue to inform, educate, empower and answer those unanswered questions. I want to remind you this morning it's coming with the kind compliments of the One Ecosystem. Remember to call Sarah for further details and information to answer all of those unanswered questions that you may have. You can actually have someone come, meet with you, sit with you, explain in detail how this can help you and your family, all right? And of course, you can call Sarah at 744-5503. That's 744-5503. The topic today, powerful, and I think we all should apply it to our lives, is that despite whatever is going on, the attitude should be one that is positive and one that is always saying, I'm on the winning team and I will rise. In conversation this morning with captain of the One Ecosystem, fintech consultant. He's out there in Europe, in Sofia, Bulgaria, and no other than the man himself, King James. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Man, I'm thinking, and as I heard you speak about the Arise, it really put a lot of thoughts in the brain. And so many of us have had situations in our life that could have made us, could have broken us, and face different challenges. And it's sometimes the response. And I don't think people give credit where credit is due in that regards. The response. You see how you respond to a situation? and the answer you receive in responding, people don't value that enough.
Agree.
If two individuals are facing the same obstacles, but when 2 days pass, one is further ahead in the obstacle than the other, what is really the difference between the two persons? The response. The response. So the question is, during this pandemic time, what is your response to it? Are you being innovative? Are you being creative? Or are you crying every day about the situation and doing nothing? What is your personal response and convictions that drives you on a daily basis? And this is where you now have to dig deep. And sometimes people don't know where they could dig deep. There's too many books on the shelves when it comes to personal development that you cannot say you don't know where to look. And if there was only one method, if there was only one strategy, there wouldn't be thousands of books. The reason why there are thousands of books because there's thousands of different experiences where people have overcome in whichever way they choose to use their strategy, their skills, their techniques to overcome their situation, but something will fit you. And I know for me, the focus for me to overcome the generational wealth barrier that has been in my family, where no one in the history of my family have ever left any sort of legacy where there's something from someone that was a grandfather ago. I believe in order for me to break that curse, and I will call it a curse, because the scripture said a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. And if I desire to leave something for my children, I would have to do what? Pay a price. The question is, what price are you willing to pay? Are you willing to pay the price to come out of your comfort zone and decide to learn so you can earn? Decide to position yourself. Decide to just do more. And I personally believe that doing more is for everyone. The capability is for everyone. Because I know from my situation and my background and my story, I'm not too special, you know. And I love to tell people I'm not too smart. Because I am the everyday Joe. Like anyone else. You cut me, I bleed just like you would bleed. I breathe the same air you breathe. What sets us apart sometimes is our response. And I believe in responding positively, responding actively, responding with action and not talk. Sometimes we do too much talking and not enough action in life.
Agreed.
And I love to be about that action. So the question is, what actions are you doing today to make a better tomorrow? What are you willing to do today, sacrifice-wise, to build a better future for not just you? Stop thinking about you. Take you out of the picture for the ones that you love. What about that? It's hard. You think it's not hard being here? I mean, my hotel is the office hotel. Pretty much that's really it. You think that's not a hard task? You think this is very enjoyable? I'm not here on vacation. I'm not here. It's weeks that I'm here.
Yeah.
It's not a lavish lifestyle to really be in. I mean, if you're moving around and you're doing different things and you're with your family, yes, great.
Of course.
But this time here, I understand that it's not me. The picture is bigger than me.
Yeah.
I understand that the dream, the vision is bigger than me. And I believe that you who are listening to what I'm sharing today can rise out of wherever you are, whatever you're facing, whatever is in your life.
You see,
and I'm letting you know, for me, tell me.
No, what sets you apart, and I will tell you based on me, I'm entitled to my opinion, and my opinion is based on what I would have seen, the person that I know. What sets you apart is that you are ambitious, you're successful because you set a goal, you focus, as you said, and you work very hard. You make a lot of sacrifices. Like you say, people are probably saying, and I say, my gosh, he in Europe and he there and he's so lucky to be out. But it's difficult. It's a sacrifice. Like you say, you're living out of a hotel into the office every day. You have, yes, you could talk to your wife and your children and your friends and your family on the phone, but it's not the same. That humanness is not the same. You're not eating the food. There is a great sacrifice. I also know, being the captain and being a consultant, right? You communicate with people throughout the world, which means you have to be always alert and on top of things because of the different time that people could connect, and they have to connect with you. So when it comes to constant rest, or having a restful and peaceful rest, as we say, you're nowhere near that. And people are not seeing that. They're seeing the flashy you in the nice suits, and they're hearing the power within you and the enthusiasm, and you continue to motivate us. But they don't know the sacrifices that you make. And for you to have success, and for each one of us to have success, there is a price that we have to pay. And that is the sacrifices that you have to make in order to reach from one point to the next. Do you sit down and allow nothing to happen and just have those dreams in your head and have those dreams in your head? Or are you going to get up and make it work? I mean, you got up and got on plane after plane after plane, exposing yourself to what is happening in a pandemic in the world. You brace the storm, but you're there and you're making it happen. And who are you doing it for? All of us, because you represent us.
You said it. I could not.
But it's
and the facts are the facts. Yeah, the facts are the facts, man. And truth be told, is really this burning desire I have for this one ecosystem. I have this project in my heart because I know that it is the truth about what cryptocurrency is supposed to be about. The initial drive of what cryptocurrency is supposed to be about, this is what the one ecosystem is about. We are not screaming out the Bitcoin killer. Are you crazy? We are not the Bitcoin killer. We might be the fullness of what Bitcoin is supposed to be all about. Because when I keep telling people, and I'll mention it right now again, the white paper of Bitcoin, and if you don't understand what white paper means, it's technically fancy term just to say the business plan of Bitcoin or the rollout strategy of whatever BTC was supposed to be about. And when you look at that whole Bitcoin white paper and you read through that and you can understand what you can throughout all the technical talk that they have there, the very first paragraph, it speaks about it being an electronic payment system. It speaks about it being a peer-to-peer electronic payment system. Nowhere in there did it speak about buy for less, sell for more. I keep reminding people of this. So many people tell themselves, oh, I'm a cryptocurrency expert, I'm a this, I'm a that. But they're all running around in this trading element, building up pairs, back and forth, buy and sell, and missing the essence of what the entire system came about. And I want to touch on that when you decide to come back from break, because it's going to take a while for me to discuss.
I really want you to touch on it. I really want you to touch on it and expand on it. I mean, last week when I had that telephone interview with Cliff and Donna Samlal Singh, and they gave us just a little preview and a little insight into that shopping mart that's coming with regards to getting online, using your coins and shop for anything that you want right here in the comfort of your home. That's amazing. And it just shows of the growth. It shows of being innovative. It shows of the minds that are stimulated to excel and to grow. So, with that being said, I just want to remind all of you, if you want to find out more, if you want to know exactly what's happening, more importantly, be part of it. Be the change. Make the decision to let things happen in your life. Then call Sarah now. Find out what is this one ecosystem. We've been on, like King James says, for almost a year here on the program, Conversations. They've been with me from the inception here on Synergy TV. And my gratitude and heartfelt thanks, because this very program is part of that. It's evident of it. All right, so call Sarah now at 744-5503, 744-5503 for questions, concerns, details. We will return right after these important messages. Stay with us.
Good day all, my name is King James, part of the One Life Network Caribbean team. If you have no knowledge of what is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I'm inviting you to get started with this concept. It is $1,610 TT for you to participate in a financial curriculum that will help shape your world and your future. But better and greater than that, in our curriculum, there's no school that teaches our children about finance. This is a unique opportunity for you to get involved in practical and theory. You need the best of both worlds. The theory we offer allows you to participate in the practical. Position yourself strategically. Get a starter package from one of your local IMAs, somewhere near to you, some cousin, friend, uncle, some loved one. Do not hold back yourself from getting started with our organization. One life for more life. One Academy. Join the financial revolution.
Welcome to the Antediluvian Nature Center of Life Extension and Health Recovery. Coming from the Garden of Eden, the Antediluvian Nature Center brings to you breakthrough medicines and anti-aging technologies for all ailments and diseases in the body, nutritional therapies, naturopathic treatments, as we create opportunities of hope and celebrate longevity. And remember, the healing is from God.
This is
Full 100,
an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then
get Full 100.
fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
Looking for a memorable gift? Shop at Faza Concepts online boutique for jewelry, stationery, accessories, pin brooches, personal care items, journaling sticker kits, and much more. We offer delivery through Trinidad and Tobago directly to your home or office. Pay with cash or debit. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, Faza Concepts.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower, and answer those unanswered questions. This morning, it's all about the One ecosystem. Remember to call Sarah at 744-5503. Write the number down, 744-5503. Ask your questions. Ask for one of the representatives to talk to you one-on-one so that you could have all those questions you have in your head answered. All right? So let's say welcome back to Captain of the One ecosystem. He is a fintech consultant. I'm speaking of no other than Captain King James. He's out there in Europe, in Sofia, Bulgaria. Welcome back to the program, sir.
Thank you so much. Man, let me just continue with the train of thought that I had.
Yeah,
right away.
you were on a roll.
Yeah, because I get really excited speaking about this topic, because I remember when I didn't know that I didn't know. And now that I have some inkling of an idea, I don't want it to escape people. And sometimes people allow opportunity to escape them, even when they're involved in the opportunity. And there's so many individuals that's around this company, around this concept, and allowing the opportunity to escape them. I want to invite them to make sure that they're at the event, the Rise of the One Ecosystem, and they come and they rise themselves. They come and internalize, personalize, and gain the greater understanding of what this business is about to begin with. And when I say this business, I mean the industry of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. For me, it's like nothing other. I didn't have to find out at this appointed time. Could you just imagine that people are now waking up to hearing the word cryptocurrency and blockchain technology? We have not penetrated 2% of the marketplace. I don't even think 1% has been penetrated. So it is humongous, the opportunity, if people slow down and to think about it. The fact that we, and when I say we, I mean one ecosystem, have the truth and should not entangle, allow other leaders to mislead them and choose not to understand this business for what it is sometimes hurtful if somebody allow that. And hear what I mean. Right now, the concept of this business is peer-to-peer method of payment. Yes, we want to integrate into the paymenting processing centers of the world. But cryptocurrency do not need a credit card or debit card in order to be working. We are operating on smartphones, so cryptocurrency is considered to be smart money. Why not send money like a text message? Why do I still need a card to click on a machine, swipe on a machine, or give out some series of numbers and other codes and pins? Why? Why do I have to go through that when we have a system of betterment? So the card is not an upgrade, my friends. The card system is trying their best to stay relevant. Am I saying get rid of the card system? No, not right now. We're integrating. So while you can make part payment with your cryptocurrency via your phone, your laptop, your iPad, whatever device you have, you can still utilize the card to pay for the balance of something else. No problem. The thing about integration means a level of combining, a level of partnership. Well, is actually before partnership. We ain't reach partnership at all. We are reaching where we want to just make the society aware. And the awareness that people need to understand is that smart money is not going anywhere. The smart money concept is not going to just become dumb. It's not going to be dumb. It's not going to be stupid. It's not going to go backwards. There's no way this industry is going to go away. The Bitcoin concept came about in 2008. We are 13 years later in the concept of, you think it's going to get smaller or it's going to get bigger? And if you understand that it's going to get bigger, what are you doing? What are you really doing with yourself? You cannot watch people around you that's in this business 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, that's still speaking truth. Forget the people who are making noise. I'm speaking about people who you know you can trust as speaking truth, and teaching the facts of what this business should be all about. You can't watch those individuals and get misled by a noise if you are an educated miner. And that's what we desire. We desire educated miners. That's what we want. Because the more people as educated on this topic, the more people as educated on this concept, guess what can happen? No one man, woman is a target, because it is a force to be reckoned with. This is why there's strength in numbers. And I know we have strength on our side, and our biggest asset is the numbers. But we cannot have those numbers slow. Those numbers have to grow. And I told people on Wednesday on our mentorship webinar that if during the last 5 years, 6 years, 7 years of this company, that we had more uneducated miners than educated miners, and we have come thus far, could you imagine what the next 5, 6, 7 years could look like if we have more educated miners than uneducated ones? Meaning more people joining the one ecosystem for the fruition and the fullness that it offers. Imagine people joining the business because they bought into it correctly. They bought into it with the truth and not no lie. People are not buying investment. We don't sell investments. We sell educational tools. We sell educational package that allow you to receive free promotional tokens so you can participate in the mining process and receive ones as your reward. That is what we have, friends, and that is of tremendous value. And I feel so connected, hence the reason why I will rise. But I will not rise by myself. I will rise with every believer. If you're a believer, we can rise together. And the doubters will watch us rise. Because that is a natural process of life. The people who you surround yourself with as going somewhere, you go the same direction, you tend to see them being successful and doing things. And the people who are watching and decide to stop to watch and talk and say negative, guess where you end up leaving them? Right where they were. You come and you see them years later and they're right where they are.
Agreed.
I'm saying to you, take this moment of time and become more. Do more. Strengthen yourself. Smile on a daily basis. Get up with energy and excitement of life. Life is not promised. Too many people are losing the precious opportunity to breathe.
True.
And we still taking our breaths for granted.
Correct.
No.
Correct.
Time to make a significant difference in life, friends. And it's starting today. Today, not tomorrow, not a planning to. No, start today. Even if it's just mentally you picking up that decision. Start today. Get involved from today, not tomorrow.
Agreed. I love that you've said something that's quite profound, and it's true. There's always strength in numbers. Numbers make a difference. And that's how, you have growth and success in the number. It's a number game. What is also beautiful about the One ecosystem is that you have a community that are people that are there to help you grow. They're not selfish people. They're people that are there to lift you, to motivate you. Like yourself, always motivating, always pushing people to excel and to grow. And of course, it's about empowering yourself. Knowledge is power. Find out more about educating yourself and empowering yourself. As King James would have said, this is about education. So if you want to find out more, want to know what exactly is the One ecosystem, what are they talking about education, well, call Sarah. No excuse now. Call her today, call her now, 744-5503, 744-5503. In conversation this morning, all the way from Bulgaria, Sofia, out there in Europe. He is at the headquarters. I'm speaking of no other than King James, Captain King James. He's a captain of the One ecosystem. Stay with us. We'll return right after these important messages. And of course, we'll continue our conversation with Captain King James. Stay with us.
Get started now. Get started with your One Academy package. Get started with your starter package. It's only $1,600 TT. Get your financial education from the One Academy. Although it's a beginner package, the information you're going to get from your One Academy starter package, you would have more knowledge than 90% of the world's population on finance for just $1,600 TT. Let's create a revolution. Let's spread the epidemic of our One Academy, One Life. Get it today.
Modern townhouses for sale at Garden View Residences, gated development in Arouca. Brand new 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, modern kitchen, quartz countertops, marble top vanities, water heaters. For more information, call now 622-6601.
Welcome back to the program, Conversations with Zalisa. I just want to thank my director for just being the marvelous person that he is. I'm never a dull moment, always lifting my spirits and making sure that I'm A-OK and ready to roll. So we are rolling back here on with you. As we continue to inform, educate, and empower you, I want to remind you it's all about the one ecosystem today, and it's coming for you to make that change, for you to have that growth and success in your life. It's about educating yourself. Knowledge is power. Please call Sarah at 744-5503, 744-5503. On the telephone line all the way from Sofia, Bulgaria, there in Europe, he is a captain of the One Ecosystem, FinTech consultant, Captain King James. Welcome back, sir.
Hey. Happy to be here with you. Happy to be here as we look to wind down, but we're winding up at the same time.
That's right.
We're winding down and I'm not talking no calypso and take all your minds out of the gutter. Trinidadians, they love their wine. Friends, hear what's happening. Yes. Hear what's happening, friends. Forgive me for being happy, man, but get excited about life, please. Please get excited about life.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about One Life and our organization, One Life, but get excited about life.
Yeah.
Because right now, if we really stop for a moment to think, and on different age brackets, and I'm an old man now, 40 years old. When I was 20 and I was looking at 40 when I was 20, because that's the individual I was. I didn't think about this situation here at 40. In my mind, when I was 20, I was telling myself I'll retire at 40. Little do I know I was starting a whole second life at 40. However, here's the main point that I want to bring across to you, is that during our time, if we was to just watch the world over the last 40 years, yes, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, and now this 2010 to 2020, and we watch where we were as a country or as a society, as a population in 1980, 1981, to where we are today, it's day and night when it comes to the way we live. And here's the point I want to reference. You have to understand the payment method in 1980, 1990, the payment method and how we used to function regarding currency, paper money.
Correct.
And how we function today.
Yeah.
It's day and night. There was no smartphone. I can remember the beeper being introduced. I can remember when money used to be of real value. I can remember what was once $1 today is Mr. Dollars. You understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Yes.
The point that I'm saying to you, we made through some of the greatest history when it comes to the centuries in the world to have ever seen. And this era that has been ushered into us, this era is an era for us to take full advantage. You cannot be a person that saw the dot-com era come, made no income in the dot-com era, of the era of the internet, the era of information. You made no money. And you're going to watch this cryptocurrency and blockchain saga pass you by.
Agreed.
No way, no how, friend. No way, no how. You have to decide to get involved today. Do not let this era pass you by. We have been privileged to live in this era, you know. Listen, I this may be graphic, but it's sometimes the truth that you need to hold on to. We saw latrine. And for the older, mature audience, you know what a latrine is. To know you are touching or sitting or using toilets that don't need you to touch it to flush.
That's right. You're so true there.
This
Seats that are heated, you're quite correct.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I am telling you how we are living today. We are living many of the things George Jetson had once upon a time in the cartoons. We are living
Agreed.
today with George Jetson's time.
Great point. True.
The Bionic Man time, the time with Kit and Knight Rider. We are living these things as normal today. Cars talking.
Correct.
You're talking on your phone, on your watch, like normal.
Correct.
But hear what? Let me ignore all the signs of development and let me live as if it's 1980 still. Are you mad? Are you mad? Hear what has not changed. The world still have people. The world still have people. Dreams, desires, aspirations have always been there in all of humankind. And I am saying to you, me personally, that this one ecosystem and being part of this organization and this family where the aim is to increase the quality of your life. That is one of the missions of the company, where we want to help you level the playing field when it comes to education. You're telling me you cannot get excited about joining a company, organization, and a people like that? No, friends. No. There's too much noise out there, too much things that's out there that is not a right standing, that you cannot watch down on people who have been spending years toiling to pave the way for you to run on this track. Come on, join us. Let's run together.
Couldn't have said it any better, on point and real. In conversation with this dynamic and remarkable leader, he of course is a captain of the One ecosystem, and listening to him speak and hearing him, you can understand why he is the captain representing us, making many sacrifices, and of course so that we could continue to grow, we could continue to enjoy success. Why? By educating ourselves. Remember to call Sarah. It's all about the One ecosystem. Call Sarah now, 744-5503, 744-5503. On point today, I will rise. Well, you did. But what's important, and I love about you, is that you always say that it has not always been a smiley face, and it has not been all fun. There were sacrifices you make and many challenges that you would have had over the years. But that did not deter you. That didn't pull you down. That didn't keep you down. Rather, you jumped.
At all.
And it kept you going.
Facts, truth be told. And here's some of the last little bits of information I leave with us, because I know we'll be running away just now. Here's some of the things that I need to make sure I disclose.
Please.
Friends, family, ones, people all across the globe. You see this particular opportunity, there's no success by a one-man team, you know. That don't happen here. I would not sit here and say, hey, I'm happy I made it, or we did. Oh, no. If I'm not doing it with others, I don't want to do it. This opportunity is designed for have people involved and people helping people, people loving people. And that is the type of business I personally want to be a part of. And I'm saying to you, if you're a person or human that like people, want to help people, always talking the good talk and was wishing you could do this and do that, and if I was in this position, I'll do this and do that, guess what? You have an opportunity to be in that position today. I wouldn't sit here and tell you the type of little one or two things that I have done, because it's not about me. But you see the One World Foundation, which is part of the One ecosystem, there's so many things that we were privileged to be able to participate when it comes to helping people. I know right now the teams are thinking and preparing and looking for a way in which they could do some hampers to help some of the families that's in this time of destitute with this whole SAE and so many things that's closed down.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying to us friends, it's not by accident that these things are being able to be done or could be done.
Yeah.
It's through a level of work, through a level of appreciation, through a level of just service, because we know, and if it's one thing I've learned from all the personal development that I've been pursuing in my life, because surely I don't talk as if it's me, it's somebody else I would have heard information from and I just share.
Yeah.
From all the things I've learned, I know that service to many leads to greatness.
Yeah.
Service to many leads to greatness. I've always heard the great Jim Rohn says this. And I believe if we are serving the majority, it's only a minority that's going to serve the majority. And if you choose to be a part of that minority, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to be great. You are going to be great. I am great. You are great. And let's be great together. The opportunity is here for us to be great together. And together for more, we can build this ecosystem, this whole global continent, this global country, this online country, first of its kind, and establish it and be remembered with our names as legends. Zalisha, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you so much.
Sir. I'm happy to know that you've mentioned that your team, they're working together to do some packages for those in need. So I have to give Muriel a call after the program and find out in which way and how I can assist and, be part of that as well, all right? I wish you all the very best. I know you're miles and miles away from our family, but we are still very grateful that you could connect, you could empower us, you could motivate us, you could keep us, motivated and keep us with that positive attitude, knowing that we all can rise, we all can do that, but simply we've got to make that choice. All right? All the best to you, sir. God's blessings. You be safe, and we'll connect with you next week.
Thank you so much, man. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Indeed, blessings.
Take care, sir. Be good. Bye-bye. In conversation there, my friends, with Captain King James, FinTech Consultant. He is the captain of the One Ecosystem. King James, it's all about the One Ecosystem today. Please call Sarah. Find out details. Ask and you shall receive. That's how you grow. That's how you learn, by asking. And there's no question that's a stupid question because you are seeking an answer, correct? So you ask. 744-5503, 744-5503. Please call. If you don't get her and her line is busy, leave a message. I'm sure she will return the call and get the relevant, rep on to you to help you and to guide you and to answer those unanswered questions. My friends, again, this is where I've got to say my goodbyes. I want to remind you we do have repeats of this program today at 3 o'clock and at 4 a.m. in the morning right here on Synergy TV. However, at any point of time, you can check us on Facebook and like and share Conversations with Zalisa, Trinidad and Tobago, TNT. So it's on Facebook and Instagram. Please like it, share it, because it's important and relevant information. Again, I plead with you to let us all be safe. We are seeing the numbers rising. People are dying. People are affected. People that we know, people that we love. It's on our doorstep. Those statistics are now people we could relate to. Please don't be a statistic. Don't be someone that we could relate to, that we could say my family member or my loved one is affected or has died. Let's not. We could be the solution and not the problem. Please wear your mask. Please sanitize. Please respect social distancing. If you have no reason to be out, stay home. Keep your children home. Keep the elderly home. One person alone, assign one person, make a list, get what you have to get. When you go out there, please be safe. When you come back in, sanitize. Do the responsible thing. Follow the laws of the land and make the decision to help yourself and help your family members by making the right choice. All right? Keep smiling. Be positive. Know the best is yet to come. Always know that with God, all things are possible. I thank you kindly for choosing us here and allowing us to be part of your moments and to influence you in a positive way. Have yourselves a safe and beautiful and blessed weekend. Please, I'm pleading with you, be safe. I am Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani. Thanks for choosing us. Blessings to you.